So on this topic, I have a question which may sound silly to you. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't even know what it means, but I've heard that the virus may mutate. I don't really know what that means, but it does sound scary. So what are your thoughts on that? Will this virus mutate?
Okay, first rule in the program is this: there's no such thing as silly questions. It's only
Okay.
silly not to ask questions. Okay, the virus is what we call an RNA virus, and it's single-stranded. I'm going to give an analogy. You and I, we are double-stranded DNA. If my body tries to make two heads, there'll be a mutation that occurs, but this second strand here will prevent the mutation to occur and make sure my second head doesn't pop up. Okay, so we grew into a lot of checks. In the case of the RNA virus, it's only single-stranded and will offer lots of mutations constantly all the time. In fact, it mutates simply because it's RNA, it mutates more frequently than DNA. So as the virus is spread on from generation to generation to generation, first person, second person, third person, fourth person, you can imagine there'll be a little bit of mutation that happens along the way. So, and then as you mutate, then this is passed on to the next generation, and after that, passed on to the next generation and next generation. I'll give you an example. My name is Leong. My my last name is Leong. My wife's last name is Lim. If she wants to, she takes on the name of Lim Leong. And thereafter, our children that comes along, or the children, our children that comes along, could call Lim Leong instead of just Leong. Then Lim Leong, then after that they marry on, becomes Lim Leong Lee. And after Lim Leong Lee becomes Lim Leong Lee Tan. And as you realize each generation goes on, you add on a little bit of a difference. So if you go back all the way to 4 generations ago, you find a Leong and you find a Lim. But 4 generations later, you get a Leong, Lim, Li, and Tan in this combination. But it will be slightly different from another family that has Lim, Leong, Tan, Li. The sequence is a little bit different. So what's this mutation thing about? It reflects the fact that the virus is constantly changing. How is it helpful? It tells you where the root, how did the mutation occur? You can trace it back to the parents, the grandparents, the first generation virus. What does it mean to you and me? Nothing. The
Okay.
virus hasn't mutated enough to make a difference in the infectivity, in the severity. And certainly the antivirus, should it develop, or the vaccines to develop, it doesn't make any difference. It's almost as if I just changed my hair, but you still recognize who I am.